Story 1, TIFU random flea market item turns out to be radioactive. I bought this random item in a flea market in Berlin because it looked cool and it was cheap. It's been in my wardrobe ever since until I took it out yesterday to take photos of it because I found out about the rwhatisthisthing page. Lots of people came back with different answers, but a few people said it looked like it was radioactive and that I should go to my local fire station to check it. This morning I phoned the non-emergency fire brigade number and explained the situation. 2 minutes later 3 fire engines arrived to test the object, which was in fact radioactive. They then called for backup and 3 ambulances, 3 police cars and a counterterrorism CBRN bomb disposal unit arrive. They evacuate all the flats in the building and after 4 hours they finally remove the object. It turned out to be thorium and not sure about the isotope number or radiation levels. Here is the link to the original post. TLDR object I bought in a flea market is identified as radioactive thanks to Reddit and Fire Brigade. Anon says, deleted the underscore on Yell says, you didn't FU, you provided valuable low-stakes training for multiple emergency services. Good firefighting crews train plan for so many scenarios, radioactive threats being one. This just happened to be the perfect thing to test with more real-world variables than any training planning could account for. You're out some money but now have an awesome life story. Anon says, deleted story 2, TIFU by peeping on my best friend Im 26 and best friend of 12 years F26 went back to her place after a party. She immediately passed out on the bed and her skirt had raised well above her butt. I had gone to fill water and came back to see her with her butt exposed. She was lying on a few clothes and hangers, so I tried to remove that which her clothes further up. And yes, I did have a look at her, but she is someone who I have never looked at sexually, so it didn't matter as much to me to see her that way. I tried to find her a blanket and left to the room to my bed. In the morning I had to leave early, so I went to wake her up, so again she was lying exposed, and when I went to wake her up she shook. Thinking she still wanted to continue sleeping, I packed up and left. A couple days later she was very pissed off for some reason, and on having a fight she brought this up that I lifted her skirt and peeped on her. I'm heartbroken and this girl matters a lot to me. We've been friends forever and I really don't want her to think this. I tried to explain. She said she needs some space and has just stopped talking to me. I really don't know what to do. I'm just confused and lost. I just need her back in my life. Please help if anyone can. I don't know how to explain that I don't see her that way sexually, I just happened to see it at that time and am not interested in her. I know I did look, but I did not mean it in a sexual way. TLDR walked in on best friend of 12 years half naked and ended up staring at it even though I don't have sexual feels for her, and later she told me she knows and now stopped talking to me. Cray Wyatt says, she said she needs some space and has just stopped talking to me. Just give her space then. It's clearly a huge misunderstanding, which is unfortunate, but if you've tried to explain and it's fallen on deaf ears, then Terry's not a lot more you can do. Give her time to cool off and hope she'll see sense. Honestly, after 12 years of friendship, I would hope my friend would trust me well enough to know that I wouldn't creep on them like that. I feel for you though. Emotional_platypus says, I totally read you peed on your friend and took a moment to process. Mitch Jericho says, just be honest with her and stand by this. You didn't peep intentionally and accidental peeping shouldn't be an issue. You've been friends for this long. Give her the space she needs, and when she's ready to talk about it, let her know you'd never do that intentionally and be honest that you don't see her that way. Then, whatever happens, happens. Thanks for watching. I love you. Follow Reddit Echoes for more.